Wing Creep here at Champion Sports Bar and Grill and really driving Williamsville, New York, bringing you an evaluation episode. Not just any, the 60th evaluation episode. So if you're new here, make sure to like this video, support me in the comments, and subscribe on YouTube to join the Creep Clan. So I've never been here before, and what brings me here to try out the wings? Similar to the recent review I did at Neighbor Sports Bar in Cheektowaga, just a couple miles away from here, I'm uncovering possible overlooked destinations for wings in Buffalo, not recognized by the Buffalo Wing Coalition or many of your comments, but the people who eat here know they do wings well. So this has been on my radar for a while for you because my wing bro and I had a running inside joke wondering if this sports bar was even open. It looks close from the outside. Sometimes they don't answer their phone sometimes, but this place has an off-track betting location, so bet on your horses and lottery games. But can we also bet on these wings to sprint into the Wings in Buffalo power rankings? Is it worth the gamble? So come along with me and let's creep this place out.
Yes, Champions is open midday and at night, and what seemed to be packed with regulars downstairs for gambling, as quick draws only downstairs as well, but can see TVs upstairs of it, as Champions upstairs is full of Buffalo Bills and other sports teams, banners, and memorabilia, which would make a great atmosphere entirely dedicated to sports gambling like a casino sports bar. It was a two-man show at the time when we went, one bartender, one cook, who I got a word in with both of them and creeped inside the kitchen for the first time.
Wing Creep here, inside Champions upstairs at the off-track betting. I am joined here by the son of the owners of Champions. Mike, thanks for joining me here for word.
Thanks for having me.
So tell me a little bit about the history of Champions here.
Champions about 12 or 13 years ago was owned by a man named Vinny. He was a offensive lineman, I believe, for the Miami Dolphins. He sold the place a few years later to a man named Jason who held the position for a couple years. My parents bought it about 7 or 8 years ago. I have Steve Saylor in the back cooking the wings right now.
I'll get ordered. So what's your favorite wing off this menu here
My
too?
favorite wing flavor is definitely the Kickin' Bourbon Barbecue. We put it, we sauce them first, then we put them on the pit. Has a nice sweetness to it that I personally enjoy.
Awesome. We're definitely going to order those. Wing Creep here inside the kitchen at Champions. I'm joined by Steve, who's cooking up our wings today. Steve, thanks for joining me here.
You're welcome. Glad to have you here.
Yeah, so we ordered 40 wings. What's your favorite wing off this menu here?
Mine's got to be the Kickin' Bourbon Barbecue on the pit.
Yeah, that's what Mike told us too. So we got that. And you guys do offer the pit, as you said. You crisp them up. Tell us a little bit more about the cooking here, the sauces involved and all that.
So all of our sauces are house made. I love crispy wings, so all of our wings, at least a 15-minute drop. A lot of people here order them 20, 30 minutes. We have a lot of great sauces, a lot of great seasonings.
So we got 10 hot extra crispy, 10 hot garlic parm on the pit, 10 Kickin' Bourbon Barbecue on the pit, as they recommended, and then 10 Cajun on the pit. Wings came out separated on individual glass white round plates with blue cheese and celery in the basket on the side. Very standard layout, but the thing that popped the most here were the look of the wings coming off the pit. This has been a big thing with 2024 reviews, are the grilled wings off the pit after the fire, and these lured us in to try them out. Presentation distribution is 7.9 out of 10. The grilled pit offering on the 3 of the 4 wings were the highlight, as they said I was the first person to order the hot garlic parm on the pit, and they gave me a side of that hot garlic parm sauce to try out on the side. Those 3 were above average with the crisp and the grill. It was a great combination. The hot, I could have maybe needed a little bit more in the fryer, maybe a minute or 2 longer. Not the best cook on that, but the 3 out of 4 is a big one. Cooking texture is 8.3 out of 10. I was hoping I wouldn't get served smaller wings here, and you know what? These were actually big, somewhere between medium and jumbo, full of nice white meat inside, with nothing abnormal looking. I have to nod my head because the quality of the wing itself was on par. Freshness and size is 8.6 out of 10. The menu selection is impressive for the wings, from even lemon pepper to Nashville hot. I was actually a little bit lost in what to order at first because there were so many options to try, but I had to narrow it down. I wish I tried the honey mustard, but I always order hot most of the time by default. I'm sure the hot barbecue on the pit would be interesting, but there's always next time. Originality and creativity is 8.4 out of 10. I first asked another person at the bar his favorite wing, and he was like, they're all great. He couldn't name one, and I laughed, but he was right. Everything on the pit I would recommend, especially that hot garlic parm. I have to point out one. The hot, however, I could done without, not a Frank's, but it's just that it didn't bring anything special to the table like the other 3 wings did. Taste and flavor is 8.4 out of 10. This brings Champion Sports Bar and Grill at impressive 41.6 out of 50, better than than what I expected, and I bet some of you too. This score lands them at number 15 into the Wings and Buffalo rankings. Wow, right above Mimosas, who is a top 5 hot wing. And note, I would not say Champions is the top 15 hot wing, but the pit offering increases score on most of the categories, which remind me of Marvin's right near them on the rankings. And I'm going to say it, this might be the most underrated and overlooked destination for wings in Buffalo thus far on the wing creep scale, along with Marvin's, which was part of my starting point in my intro on this video. So please remember to like and subscribe, keep watching. Comment your thoughts on Champion Sports Bar and Grill. Would you gamble at the off-track betting here too? I know there's a ton of you guys watching this right now. I'm subscribed, join the Creep Clan. You guys know I love wings. Comment below where I should go next for wing evaluation video in Buffalo, and please look forward to the next evaluation episode by the Wing Creep.